understand the issues with piggeries. Just a couple of questions. You know, you're going to do your aggregation center, and one question I have is, so how does that, you're hoping to have more pigs, but I'd like to see like a chart that says what the growth of piggeries will be, and what are you doing to get more people into the industry, because it's such a challenging industry.
Well, number one is we, when we formed the steering committee, we had many, many farmers come that wanted to be pork producers, but they had the challenge with the feed. They had the challenge with neighbors complaining about the smell. And we've pretty much handled both of those. And so they actually, there has been a great many farmers that's just been waiting for us to be at this point. So there won't be, I think, a lot of challenge of getting people on board.
And what about slaughter facilities, being able to process the pigs? Do you feel that we have the infrastructure here in the state?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay.
Actually, from my understanding, the slaughter facility was built when there was like 70% more production, and it's just open like 1 or 2 days a week right now.
Okay. And what about the price difference between the imported versus your pig? I mean, you know, we're going to do the whole antibiotic, hormone-free, and all that, but and fresh, local. What do you think it's going to be? $1 a pound more, $2 a pound, $5 more?
That varies on who wants to purchase the. Now, if a person comes, we anticipate ethnic families coming and wanting to buy the whole pig, and they usually like to slaughter them themselves. Okay. But if it's a restaurant, they're actually, we've been already contacted by restaurants, and they're willing to pay more for this quality product.
So you're still trying to figure out what that number is?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's a lot less than what it would have been with the feed coming.
Yeah, the feed, that is a big deal.
Yes. Do you have any competitor in swine production?
It's so minimal that I really don't see them as competitors. We're just happy to have people producing pork because we at just 3%, we don't want it to go away.
Yeah.
Have you had any issues regarding USDA coming in and checking out your inoculating that new litter system?
Actually, no. We initially were working with Mike DuPont with the university,
Okay.
and they're actually happy to have us do this system.
Can I say something on that question?
Oh, sure.
The facilities is all certified, so they're all approved by the health department. And
Okay. Yeah, that's the only question I have.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We have an award winner here. What was the
Oh.
award you won for?
From USDA. And,
Or-
because I have a 25 sow piggery, that means I have over 400 at one time in the piggery. And 4 years ago, USDA came to visit the farm with 70 people from USDA. And when they came in, I was a pig, the whole pig, and I served them the pig in the piggery. And the director of the USDA said he never thought on his whole life he could eat 1 mile away from a piggery. And now he's eating in a piggery.
No smell.
You see, the system is so wonderful. No smell, no fly, no water stand around. And people are waiting to do this. Before, with the wash down, the smell, all neighbors they complain about pig.
Terrible.
I have neighbor, no one know that I have even a piggery there if I don't talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Last question.
I don't know if I have a question. I just have some suggestions when you're talking about this business. And I know Mike Dupont ought to into your farm and install the oil seed and stuff like that. But it would have been, I don't even really know what the aggregation facility is going to do from your presentation. And maybe it's just the word aggregate, bringing a bunch of pigs there, but what services, what are you charging the farmers? What are the costs of the aggregation facilities? And let me just tell you, I'm an advocate for trying to get the local pork industry up, so I know it's needed. And then another thing would be an estimate of the farmers in the area that would be committed to use it, or how many people are in the co-op that would use it, and having that number somewhere to help establish the market. Those are just suggestions I had.
At this point, we have 5 farmers that have, we're gonna be producing 100, and we have 100 pigs a year each for the aggregator that we're gonna sell our pigs to. And farmers are waiting to come on board to sign in so they can have a place, so all the small farmers have a place to sell their pigs. So we'd be marketing it for them in the aggregator. And they would get a profit as well.
I also have something. I'm a farmer from the Kilcow Farm Association. We have 1,585 acres. We have 233 Hawaiian lessees. We have about 7 or 8 of them that did the old style of piggery, but this one is, I've been raising pig all my life when I was 9 years old, and I'm still doing the same thing, you know. I just love it, but there's no difference. Number one, the pig is happy. I never see happy pig. I don't know about you, but happy is Vegas. Pig, happy is clean.
Yeah.
And I never see baby pigs. I raised pigs ever since 1960. Used to be Mr. Howard used to supply with Higa. The babies are healthy. No chemical.
Nice.
That's the bottom line, there's no chemical. Today we have autism and this, I can't say anymore. But Hawaiian Homes, we have the land. And we want to work with Kohala Center because they have the portable slaughterhouse. We got the land. Yeah, we have it. And so I'm working with my community and try to let them see what's important. But we have 233 lessees, and I know they want to get involved into this because Hawaiians, we like pork. And not only Hawaiians, because if you go to the supermarket, you only can buy pork chop. But the real indigenous people, and I see them all out there, we like the heart, we like the gizzard, we like all that, and they don't sell that. And that's a big market. And I can see this thing going to fly. It's going to be the first.
All right, thank you.